Fall 2024 is here, and with it comes a fresh wave of incredible anime that you cannot miss. From long-awaited adaptations to surprise hits that are already blowing people away, this season is packed with everything from heart-pounding action to heartwarming romance, thrilling mysteries, and supernatural adventures. Whether you're looking for something to binge-watch or new weekly favorites to dive into, I've got you covered. In today's video, we're counting down the 10 best new anime of fall 2024 that deserve a spot on your watch list. So, grab your snacks, hit that subscribe button, and let's get started with some must-watch titles. Loner Life in Another World takes the familiar isekai formula and adds a hilarious, unique twist. Our protagonist, Haruka, is your typical high school loner, quiet, keeping to himself, and mostly invisible to others. But everything changes when he and his classmates are suddenly summoned into another world. The god of this new realm grants them powerful skills to help them survive and thrive. The catch: Haruka gets stuck with the leftovers. After his classmates greedily snatch up all the best abilities. Frustrated by his situation, Haruka confronts the god, only to be slapped with an even worse fate. God dumps a bunch of useless and disadvantageous skills on him, with the ultimate kicker being the loner skill. What follows is a quirky, offbeat adventure where Haruka embraces his unwanted powers and sets off on a lonely journey through this fantasy world. Despite the odds, Haruka starts to show that even the worst set of skills can be used to survive and maybe even thrive. If you're into lighthearted isekai with a protagonist who's as clever as he is unlucky, then Loner Life in Another World is a perfect addition to your fall 2024 watch list. Next up is the most notorious talker runs the world's greatest clan, a series that flips the typical power fantasy on its head. Noel, the grandson of the legendary Seeker over Death, has big shoes to fill. He dreams of becoming even stronger than his famous grandfather, but there's one huge problem. Noel is a talker, the weakest and most looked down upon class in this world. But rather than giving up, Noel turns his perceived weakness into his greatest strength. Using nothing but his quick wit and silver tongue, he begins to gather powerful allies, manipulate situations, and craft cunning strategies that no one expects. This talker's ambition knows no bounds as he pulls strings behind the scenes to create the most powerful clan the world has ever seen. The most notorious talker brings an interesting twist to the typical fantasy story, focusing on brains over brawn and showcasing how strategy can overcome raw power. Noel's rise from underdog to mastermind is both thrilling and satisfying, making this a must-watch for fans who enjoy clever protagonists and intense clan-building dynamics. At number 8, we have the rom-com Tying the Knot with an Amigami Sister, a series that blends heartfelt moments with a dose of humor. The story follows Yuryu Kamihei, a hardworking high school student whose dream is to enter Kyoto University's prestigious medical school. Raised in an orphanage, Yuryu is suddenly given the opportunity to live at the Amigami Shrine as a freeloader, but with one major catch: he must marry into the family and inherit the shrine. As Yuryu adjusts to life at the shrine, he finds himself living under the same roof with three beautiful shrine maidens, Yayuna and Asahi. Each sister brings her own unique personality into the mix, and their interactions with Yuryu are equal parts charming and chaotic. From marriage meetings to managing the shrine's problems, Yuryu faces all sorts of challenges while trying to juggle his academic ambitions and his new family responsibilities. If you enjoy romantic comedies with a harem twist, Tying the Knot with an Amigami Sister offers plenty of laughs, love triangles, and endearing moments. The chemistry between Yuryu and the sisters, paired with the shrine's spiritual setting, makes for a refreshing and fun series to watch this fall. At number 7, we have 365 Days to the Wedding, a delightful rom-com that takes the fake relationship trope to new heights. The story centers on Takuya and Rika, two quiet and introverted co-workers at a travel agency in Tokyo. They've lived their lives happily single until a major complication arises. Their company is opening a new branch in Alaska, and anyone without a spouse will be transferred there next year. In a desperate attempt to avoid the move, Takuya and Rika come up with a bold plan. They'll fake an engagement, despite barely knowing each other. What starts as a simple solution to dodge relocation turns into an awkward and heartwarming challenge as they must convince everyone, including themselves, that they're a real couple. This anime beautifully captures the quiet, introverted nature of the characters, creating a slow-burn romance full of tender moments and comedic misunderstandings. If you're a fan of fake relationship stories that blossom into something more, 365 Days to the Wedding is one of the best new romantic titles to check out this season. This fall, we dive into the world of Yakuza and arranged marriages with Yozakura Fiance. Our main character, Yoshino Sumai, finds herself in a difficult situation when her grandfather, the leader of the Kansai region's largest Yakuza group, arranges for her to marry Miyama Kirishima, who hails from the rival Kanto region's biggest Yakuza family. Forced to leave her home, Yoshino moves to the Miyama clan estate. Despite the intimidating world she's entering, Yoshino's worries quickly start to fade as she meets her fiancé, Kirishima. He's warm, pleasant, and personable, qualities that completely contradict his dangerous Yakuza background. As Yoshino begins to adapt to her new life, she wonders if things can really be as peaceful as they seem. The series sets up an intriguing contrast between the violent world of organized crime and the unexpected warmth that develops between Yoshino and Kirishino. Yozakura Fiancé is shaping up to be a fascinating mix of romance, family ties, and the shadowy underworld of the Yakuza, offering viewers plenty of drama and tender moments as Yoshino navigates her new life. At number 5, we have Let This Grieving Soul Retire, a unique twist on the hero's journey. The story follows Cry Andre, who, along with 5 childhood friends, swore to become treasure hunters and eventually the strongest heroes in the world. However, reality hits hard for Cry during his very first quest. He quickly realizes he isn't cut out for this life. Despite his lack of heroic abilities, his friends still appoint him as their leader, thrusting him into the spotlight. Cry's story is a refreshing blend of reluctant heroism and humor. While his friends go on to achieve great feats, Cry is constantly overwhelmed by the expectations placed on him. All he wants is an early retirement, but his comrades keep dragging him back into the action. Let This Grieving Soul Retire balances action, comedy, and relatable moments of self-doubt, creating a narrative that subverts traditional fantasy tropes. Cry's journey isn't about seeking glory, it's about finding a way out of the madness while dealing with the chaos his powerful friends create. If you're looking for an entertaining and lighthearted spin on the hero genre, this is a series worth watching. At number 4, we dive into the high-stakes world of Mecha Udi, where alien lifeforms fuse with humans, granting them incredible mechanized abilities. These lifeforms, known as Mecha Udi, first arrived on Earth long ago, and when fused with their human hosts, they resemble mechanical limbs, becoming a powerful extension of their bodies. Our protagonist, Hikaru Amatsuga, is just an average middle schooler until he accidentally forms an involuntary partnership with Arma, a Mecha Udi of extraordinary rarity. As Hikaru adjusts to his new reality, the secretive resistance group ARMS sends Aki Murasama, a skilled dual Mecha Udi user, to watch over him and protect Arma. But Aki is also on a personal mission to find a mysterious snake-type Mecha Udi wielder, a dangerous figure who has already left many of her comrades in critical condition. Meanwhile, lurking in the shadows is the Kagami Group, an organization hunting for the mythical Trigger Arm, a Mecha Udi rumored to grant unlimited power. As Aki's life comes under threat, Hikaru must find the strength to protect his friends and face the dangers that come with his new partnership. Alongside Arma, Hikaru's life will never be ordinary again. At number 3, we welcome back a classic Rama A Half in its 2024 adaptation. For those new to this beloved series, Rama A Half follows the misadventures of Rama Satomi, a martial artist who faces a rather unique problem. After a training mishap in the cursed springs of Jusenkyo, Rama now transforms into a girl whenever he's splashed with cold water and reverts back to a boy with hot water, but that's just one part of his wild life. Rama is also betrothed to a Kane Tendu, the fierce and headstrong heir of the Tendu Dojo, thanks to an arrangement by their parents. This awkward engagement leads to constant clashes between the two, with Rama's unpredictable transformations only adding to the chaos. Rama A Half is a classic action-packed rom-com filled with slapstick humor, over-the-top martial arts, and a colorful cast of characters, each with their own quirks and comedic charm. Whether it's dealing with suitors, rivals, or outrageous schemes, you can expect non-stop fun and hijinks in every episode. If you're looking for a nostalgic anime with a fresh twist in its new adaptation, Rama A Half is the perfect blend of romance, action, and absurd humor. At number 2, we have the touching sports romance Blue Box, where love and dreams collide on the court. Our protagonist, Taiki Inamata, is a passionate badminton player, training tirelessly in hopes of making it to the nationals. But his journey takes a surprising turn when he catches sight of Chinatsu Kano, a dedicated basketball player and upperclassman who gives her all to her own sport. Taiki falls for Chinatsu, captivated by her determination and drive. When an unexpected twist of fate brings them closer, their relationship evolves beyond just teammates. Suddenly, sports aren't the only thing they're focused on anymore. Romance starts to bloom amidst their shared ambitions. Blue Box beautifully balances the competitive world of sports with the slow burn charm of young love, giving viewers plenty of heartfelt moments as Taiki and Chinatsu navigate both their athletic dreams and their growing feelings for each other. With stunning animation and an emotionally rich story, Blue Box is a must-watch for fans of both sports and romance anime. Taking the top spot at number 1 is Dandadan, a supernatural roller coaster that blends the occult, action, and romance into one unforgettable ride. Our main character, Momo, is a high school girl from a family of spirit mediums, while her classmate Okurun is obsessed with all things aliens and the occult. Despite their shared interest in the supernatural, they couldn't disagree more. Momo believes in ghosts but denies aliens, and Okurun firmly believes in aliens while dismissing ghosts as nonsense. Determined to prove the other wrong, Momo and Okurun embark on separate paranormal investigations. Momo visits an abandoned hospital where UFO sightings have been reported, and Okarun ventures into a haunted tunnel. But their lighthearted argument takes a dark turn when both of them face overwhelming and terrifying paranormal phenomena beyond their wildest imaginations. Amidst these supernatural encounters, Momo's hidden powers awaken and Okarun becomes cursed, gaining extraordinary abilities. Together, they must navigate the bizarre and dangerous world of spirits, aliens, and curses, all while sparks of romance begin to fly between them. And there you have it, our picks for the 10 best new fall 2024 anime. Let me know in the comments which anime you're most looking forward to, or if there are any hidden gems you think should have made the list. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more content like this. Don't forget to hit the bell icon so you don't miss out on future videos. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time as we dive deeper into the world of anime.